In this episode, folks, what are we talking about? A sandwich, but not your ordinary sandwich. I'm talking gourmet tri-tip sandwich, smoked to perfection, got a great rub on it that gives it so much flavor, but the special sauce that goes on this deal is mouth-watering good. Come on, cause me and the Beagle ain't gonna wait. Beef, it's what's for dinner, but not only that, it's what's for in this episode. That's what I'm talking about, because I do be loving me some beef. And what are we talking about? Tri-tip, a cut that you normally might not see in some places, because we like to never seen it in Oklahoma forever. It is popular on the west, but hey, it is spreading, and we're going to help it catch on like wildfire, because to me, this cut of meat is so tremendous, has a different taste than other. It makes great sandwiches, it makes great steak just to go in there and smoke and cook. Whew, it is so good, and we got a sauce, folks, gonna blow your socks off. I mean, this stuff is so good, you'd be wanting to layer it all over anything in the world. But hey, let's talk about this tri-tip and how come it is so important and how come we like it so much. Now, first of all, tri-tip is coming like here. I would put a subject up here, but if I put a subject up here on the table, they're going to try to get my tri-tip. All of them is saying, pick me, Dad, pick me. I'll do that volunteer today. But it's coming here and running here. The grain in this meat runs two different directions. Now, you can see as we hold it up here, it sort of looks like what? Sort of like a sock, because that's what I used to call it first time I ever seen it. I said, that looked like sock meat right there. But folks, tri-tip certified Angus beef, don't get no better than that. You just have to be careful, and you can see where I've sort of made this seam I wanted to show you, because right here is sort of the guiding line as to where the grain goes this way versus this way. And folks, you can see it just plain as day, but a lot of folks get it, and they go to cutting here after they got it done, or excuse me, cutting this away, which is with the grain, and you're thinking to yourself, that's tough. Well, any grainy meat or long stranded meat like this, you're gonna always cut against the grain and try to cut pretty thin, and it's gonna be oh so tender and oh so good. But folks, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I've been wearing me some boots all day, and I guarantee you this episode is gonna call for what? Happy dancing, exercising, yoga, and everything, because what am I talking about? I done went and put on my comfy shoes today. Whew, that's what we call on a ranch what, Shan?
Hush puppy.
Yeah, or shut up
dogs.
Shut up dogs, because when them cowboys would get through every evening, they'd come in, take them boots off, slip on a pair of these, because them dogs have been barking all day. Folks, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be wearing these shoes if they wasn't comfortable, because I'm on my feet about probably 18 hours, 19 hours a day. And I want to thank the good folks at Ariat, because these things will fix you up. There'll be a little link down there below to where you can just log right on there and look. And they got their own little Kent Rollins page to where you can look like me with happy dancing feet. I'm talking happy, happy, happy dancing. The hasty bake is going, as you can see a little smoke rolling out of there. Now, we're going to be cooking indirect heat today. And we're going to try to reach that maximum temperature of about 120 when we're finished, and we'll walk you plumb through that and everything. But remember, if you don't see this in the butcher case, ask your butcher, can you get me a tri-tip, or do you have some back there? And preferably it is better if they are skint. If not, you're going to have to do a little extra work and peel some of that silver skin off there. But it's oh so easy, and we mixed up a special rub to put on this one. Got some coffee, some coriander, some good stuff. Whew. Got some lime juice to make it tender. You always want to make sure you put this in the ice box and let it chill at least 12 hours is how I like to do it. Sometimes I've even went overnight. Pull it out early, let it come to room temperature. Go out there and preheat and clean that grill, because we're looking for a temperature of around 220 to 250. So I'll meet y'all at the grill and we'll get this to going. We've got us some hardwood Fogo oak lump charcoal in there. I'm going to mix me some applewood here in a I'm going to mix me some applewood here in a minute, because I like to mix applewood and oak or either mesquite together. But you use your favorite fruit wood, that'll be fine. We're going to layer right down there on that end. I hear a little sizzle like it's saying, oh my goodness, that feels so good. Shut that lid. I'm going to go around here and add me some apple to it, and we're just going to let her cook for probably 30-45 minutes. We're going to come out here and check that temp then and see how we're running and see if we need to add some more smoke. Well, the beef is in there doing what it does best, cooking slowly so it gets the flavor. And I told you about this awesome sauce that was going to go on it. You know, on a ranch, a lot of times, some of them old ranchers would tell me, you know, we're going to move camp today, just make us a sandwich. Well, I always felt bad just like sort of making a sandwich. Them guys is working hard. You got to do something to make a sandwich special. And I always did that out there on the ranch, whether I mixed mustard and mayonnaise, jalapeno and onion all together to make a good spread, fried a little bacon to go in there with that bologna, because it wasn't never just a sandwich for them guys. I wanted it to always be a little more special than that. And that's why I'm sharing this recipe with y'all about this awesome juice. Oh my gosh. It is the best stuff ever. You'll be wanting to put it on everything you got. About 8 tablespoons of what? Duke's mayonnaise.
It's Duke.
Duke and the mayonnaise, yes. Because Duke has his own mayonnaise company now, and he is doing oh so good with it. Somebody better be counting, because I ain't for sure how many that is, but we're going to call that just right there, because I think that's 7 3/4. And here's the stuff I always get in trouble with, Shan. People be telling me all the time, you're not saying it right, Kent.
We're actually going to get a t-shirt made about that.
Me and my friend, I guarantee, Justin Wilson, we use like good brand too, Leanne Perrins. And we're going to put about that much, which is the just right amount. And then, folks, we got to have some horseradish. If you got beef and you're making a salve to go on it, you got to have some horseradish. So I'm going to go with that much, because I do like a bite on mine a little bit. Now, it calls for minced garlic, and I sort of experimented this deal with fresh garlic, chopping it up and putting it in there. I wasn't getting near the flavor I was getting out of this stuff right here, because it's got a little oil and a fragrance to it. I ain't going. Y'all have never seen me use measuring spoons much, so I'm going to put about that much in there, which is the right amount. We got to have a little sweet to combat what? The horseradish, so it's about that much. Then we're going to add a little sour cream for texture and desire, which is, we'll use this one and put that, which makes 1 tablespoon.
Just the right amount?
Just the right amount on 1 tablespoon. And I like to stir this at this point, and then we'll add that last and final ingredient, which is very important, and that is the coarse ground black pepper. Now, why are we making this early, you might ask yourself? Well, as this sits in the fridge, or the Yeti cooler back there, and just chills, all them flavors combine a little bit more, and they are some of that good. What is next? You heard me say it. I love me some coarse ground black pepper. Let's see, the wind got up, so we're going to do it this way. Look out, Mage. We're going to put it right in here, and then we're going to hope that it gets in there from this angle right there. That is pretty close. It is. Get that all stirred up. But you can see in there, look at all that goodness that's happening. That black pepper and that horseradish and garlic. I'm thinking, full meal deal right there. Get it to chilling, always make it ahead of time. We'll break it out right there to last. Don't leave me, because you don't want to miss this. This will be the best sandwich you ever eat in your life. Well, we've been on about 25-30 minutes. We have running a little hot, so I'm checking a little early. The wind has got up and we're running pretty close to that 275, 280, and that's a little warm. So we need to probe it, because I'm wanting to get to that temperature of about 115. Then we're going to double wrap it in peach paper, put it back over out here, and let it cook till it gets about 120, and then we're going to let it set and let it warm up to 125, and then we're going to what? We're going to celebrate. Yes.
That's a lot of numbers.
It's mathematics, we say. We are on the money at 117 degrees right there. So, folks, I don't know about y'all, but I would say it's time to wrap it up and put that feller to bed. This might be a little tricky, because y'all know the wind blow in Oklahoma, so let me see what we're going to do it this way. Yep. You might just wait till I come back over there, Shan. So we're going to layer right there. Oh my gosh, I got to fix that pretty quick. I want you to just go ahead and roll this back up. I hope where you're at the wind ain't blowing when you do this, because every time I break out some of this, or some tinfoil, it always happens. Make sure that your seams is down there on the bottom so it'll stay tight. Back on the grill it go. We're gonna let it cook till it gets about 120, 122 long in there, and it'll be good to go after that. So shut the lid, we ain't adding no more heat, doing nothing to it. We're gonna check it in about 15, 20 minutes, see where we're at. Ain't that a masterpiece? That is not a sandwich, that is a gourmet meal. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Now, remember, that thing slices so much better if you let it come to room temperature and then chill it about 30 minutes. Now, you can do this when you let her sit about 20 minutes off the grill and slice it as soon as you can if you want it hot. But I prefer it cold this way, it is so good. And, ooh, I cannot wait to have me a bite of that. Look at that good sauce that's just oozing out of there. Now y'all remember what I said? I had on my happy dancing shoes because we're gonna be really doing some happy dancing. But folks, that makes me feel really good to have some beef. And then you can do that. Oh man, oh, look at how big it is. Happy feet make happy dance. Good beef make, everything better, make you reach up there. And I mean, do them chin-ups, because it is some fine, fine dining. I did have a lot of help today. I think before we go any further, we're going to feed a pup that was been with us for over 10 years, folks. Y'all have seen him in so many videos. He is, whoop. I was giving you an introduction. You are the star of the show here. So, he love him some beef. Sade? Mage? The Duker? Because you're special, you get one more. I am so glad that y'all joined me today, because me and the Beagle, we get really excited when we're doing a beef recipe. It is really good. Remember, everything you need to know down there, and the link for my good clothes that I wear from Ariat, thank them folks, will be listed down there below. And as always, I tip my hat to all our servicemen and women and all the veterans who have kept that old flag flying above camp no matter where we're at. But folks, I need you to keep up with our website too, because we have some events coming out this fall to where we'll be in Tulsa at the Hasty Bake Store doing a book signing. Going to be in Branson at Silver Dollar City, and that new product is out, folks. You got to get you some of that barbecue sauce. That salsa, you can't go wrong there. Shan, thank you, my love, for always making me look better. Get on in here. I'm going to give you a great big hug, and guess what? I'm going to see you down the tri-tip sandwich trail with the best sauce you ever had in your life. God bless you. Folks, when I made this the other day, Shan promised me that I could have at least 3 days off. Now, I ain't got them yet. You gonna wait? He says, no, I'm not gonna wait. I wasn't ready.